Hey, this is OT to the C's easy. You can call me T, you can call me Keith, hell, you can even call me Tony, but you doesn't have to call me Cotton. We're here today at the new Tyler Barber College, and I'm here with the CEO, Bull Rick Bryant. Mr. Bryant, it's such a pleasure to be here with you today.
Tony, good to see you again.
Hey,
always.
Always. Hey, we're going to start some new branding here. Ricky, you're calling it the new, kind of like the U in Miami. Tell me just a little briefly about that.
Well, the new is a new thing that we're doing. We're promoting to let people know that we're still here. We've been around since 1979, Tony, and we're still sending out some of the best barber stylists, platform artists, school owners, and salon owners. So that's part of some of the new, and sometimes when times change, you kind of bring in a little youth to energize things.
Fabulous. What would you say that sums you up, that sets you apart from all the rest?
I was raised in this business. My father was a barber. I've been a barber for 30 years. So it's not about the administration part, the accolade part, but I've been a barber, so I know how the business actually runs. And so for the last 35 years, we've been training students on how to run their business professionally, adequately, and to be a successful citizen.
Great, great. Give me your name and your graduating class from the new, again, the new Tyler Barber College.
Tadasha Andrews, class of 2004.
Brandon Johnson, class of 2010.
Eric Ward, class of 2011.
And who is this gentleman over here?
Matt Dillon.
The Matt Dillon. Matt, tell us about a little bit about your shop and your locations, and tell us about your experience here at the new.
Well,
and again, you a graduate of what?
2004.
Okay, go ahead.
Without a doubt.
Okay, great.
Being at the new was a great experience. Showed us leadership, showed us being business people, showed us how to be unified our community, showed how to give back. It's been a great experience here at the new. Couldn't change it for the world.
It actually taught me how to be more professional with my work. See, I kind of knew how to cut hair before I came, but they actually showed me how to professionalize my craft and actually get better and, you know, just learn what I'm supposed to know professionally.
Did that make a difference in your ability to serve your clientele?
It made a real big difference because now I knew what I was doing, you know what I mean? Instead of just trying to practice and figure out what I'm doing, now I know what I'm doing, so now I can do it more professionally.
I know personally that you've kept your tuition costs almost to what they were back in 1979. How do you do that? Well, how do you do that?
What we try to do is really try to keep costs down. This is a day and time where you know many people, Tony, many students have outstanding student loans. Some people have 30 and 40 and 50,000. So we don't want our students to come out of here, not be prepared, and wind up with $20,000 or $30,000 worth of loan. This is a 1,500 clock hour program. It can be done in 9 months. Our tuition is not the lowest, not the highest, but we're $16,900, and that's for financial aid and veterans and et cetera for those who qualify. And so we try to keep that down by picking good products, trying to stay with some of our neighborhood companies and so forth.
Hey, the thing about it, Rick, is the price of tuition is probably the only thing that you all don't lead in these days, the new.
That's correct, Tony. That's when you
don't want to lead.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I think it really gives students the opportunity to try to get an education. Some people come here, their focus is to get this and maybe cut hair on the side, to do it while they're in school. We've had many students, Tony, come through, have went back to nursing school, have went back to a four-year college and got their bachelor's degree.
Great.
But they've used this as a stepping stone to get to those things. So you don't have to just stay in this. This license will last you a lifetime.
But you can always fall back on it too, can't you?
You can, and many people do.
What was your original plan for a career, Spider?
My original plan was to be in the NFL. It didn't play out right. I found a home at New Tyler Barber College, and now I'm making it a career.
Great, great. And you're at the next level in Fayetteville.
Yes, sir.
Right. How are you enjoying it up there?
I'm enjoying it. I cut all the Razorbacks. I cut all the coaches. You feel me? I cut a.
You do. You get the job done.
I get the job done.
Hey, the new Tyler Barber College.
Smooth the Barber, the new class of 2014.
Tia, Big Game Razor, the new class of 2010.
Al, the new class of 2013.
The new is famous for their students having a great deal of hands-on experience, since they have a large clientele of real live people. Do you think that made a difference in your expertise?
Absolutely, it did, sir. Well, when I first got here, I had lacked confidence in cutting hair, and throughout my duration, I have built up that self-confidence and allowed me to be the barber who I am today.
Big Game, tell us about your experience here at the U, at the new. Everybody like that. It's not the U. It's the new Tyler Barber College.
Yes, sir. My experience was also, like you said, it was outstanding. You know, when I got here, it was something different for one. I mean, because, you know, I come from a small little town in Conway, but it was different when I got here, but it was a well experience.
Okay, and right now you guys are with the Image.
Extreme Images.
Extreme Images, okay.
Yes, sir. It's one on Mapleville Pike, and then we have another one in North Little Rock.
Okay, two locations.
Yes, sir.
The new. Tell me kind of what's your goal for each one of your students.
Well, Tony, we want our students to know that this is a service business. They are giving a service. So when they come in, they may see me working, as I tell them, I'm the janitor on up. And so when you're self-employed, you own your own salon, they're going to have to work from the bottom up. And so they're going to learn to really deal with their clients, how to professionally deal with making business transactions, how to order products, how to stay open. And that's the key thing we want to teach them, is how to stay open. Not just obtain a license, but how to stay open through the years.
Hey, now what can a student expect to learn here at the new?
You're going to learn the latest trends in hair. Hair has evolved since the 60s. We're back in the Afro, we're back in the Shirley Temple. So you're going to learn a solid foundation. We're going to give you a solid foundation where you can take that creativity, as you met a lot of the students, early former students, you can take that creativity and go wherever you choose. A lot of your licenses are transferable. So we have students in Atlanta, from Atlanta, Philadelphia, you name it. So you can really take that and run with it. It's up to you how creative and how far you want to go.
Here with the original Dre the Barber from Atlanta. And that's Levels, is that right, Dre?
Yeah, Levels Beauty and Barber Lounge.
Okay, in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you are a recent graduate of the U?
Yeah.
Not too recent, what class?
Not too recent, 2003.
Yeah, the class of 2003, the U. Tell me about your educational experience here at the U and how it helped you or prepared you for the business world in this industry.
It helped me a lot. It helped me like grow as a man, handle my business first, you know what I mean, like come to work clean and look presentable. Yeah, basic study and learn learn how to interact with people.
And most of the graduates are talking about the advantage of working with live clients as opposed to just looking at film and talking to mannequins.
Yeah, it was great because it had different people coming in every day and
different races.
Yeah, different races, different people around the neighborhood, and it helped us interact and communicate. Show really good communication skills, showing us how to do good and helping people, and helping kids and helping older people get themselves together, look good.
So when they start, one of my first things, I want to get them on the floor. I want to get their hands involved. This is a skill. So Michael Jordan got good by practicing. You name it, they got good at their skill by working and really honing their skill. And so you can see what it takes. And that's why we really press having a good floor clientele, so many people come in at a discount price. These students get to work on live heads every day, so they can really get a chance to learn the many, many textures of hair that's out there.
Speaking of that, Rick, also, let's talk a little bit about career paths and the different career paths in this industry.
But this industry don't have to be just in the salon or just cutting. This is the beauty industry. So we have many people that take that and maybe go on and do makeup artists. We have former students that are school owners. Today we have many former students that have worked on platforms and teach at various shows. So it's just the sky's the limit.
Wendell Wilbanks, the new class of 2010. Being the first white person to graduate from New Tyler Barber College. It was a challenge for me, and it was a goal.
Was it difficult for you?
Once people figured out that I could cut, it really just, it didn't matter about color.
Tell us a little bit about your hardware here.
Well, these are actually from competitions that I entered for designs and traditional haircuts.
Tell me, Billy, about your experience in cutting anything here at the New.
Well, when I came here, I already had a cutting background, and I thought I was actually ready to open up a shop and everything until I actually came to New Tyler. And I actually, you know, Mr. Ricky Bryant let me know. He taught me how to polish up my work and actually get me ready, you know, to open up my barbershop. So when I actually left the school, you know, I felt 100% I was ready to, you know, to take on the public and offer my services as a barber.
Tony, I tell people when we have people come in to interview for a student, and I tell them, I said, go out and do your research. Like with anything, do your research. Get out and ask and find out the students that are successful, that have been in the business 4, 5, 6 years. I still have, I don't have a student, but my father has his original student,
Mr.
Robert Woods,
yeah, I'm familiar with
still
him.
cutting. He was one of the first students here in 1979. So you can see that there's a possibility that you can make a living doing this for years and years to come. I would say the average student, Tony, you could come out making from 18 to 25, and as you grow and build your clientele, the sky's the limit.
Let's talk a little bit about the professional instruction they get here and your staff, Ricky.
We have a good staff, we feel. We really try to put a team together that works well together. As you know, we here, most stylists work about 50 to 60 hours a week. So you're here all the time, you're with each other. So we want to be family. We treat each other as a family. We really try to work together. We stand together and we stand strong.
Great, great. Let's talk a little bit about enrollment. I understand you have enrollment weekly, so and financial aids. Touch on those.
Right. We're enrolling constantly, being that it's a 1,500 clock hours. Every student is given their own individual cards. They may start with a group, but one person may miss a day or so forth. So we have them tracked out in freshmen to seniors, and as they reach those different levels, they achieve other academic things and practical things. And so they move into the senior class, Tony, where they can be prepared for the state board, where they can be licensed, in which they have to do a haircut, shave, facial, shampoo, mannequin application, a written question test, and so it enthused a lot. So we really try to prepare them to be successful.
Well, that's what all the past students here at the New, the graduates, we're talking about, is how it's more than just the book knowledge, and it was actually life skills that you guys.
Right. Tony, we believe in that. I mean, the book is great, and there's 24 chapters, and we require that they know they book a couple of times. We make sure that they go to class. It's recorded that they go to class. But if you've been to the dentist's office, to the doctor's office, I don't think you went in if you were hurting and asked them what school they went to. You just wanted to see them perform a service or a good skill. So we really try to hone in on making their skill and the good knowledge of what products they're using. And so it all coincides. You need the book. I tell people it's kind of like reading music.
A balance kind of.
If you can read music and play by ear, you're a superstar at it. So same way, we want them to be able to understand the product knowledge and have the skill.
The New Tyler Barber College. Thanks.
Thank you again.
No, pleasure's all mine.
Always.
Oh, no, I do not mean you did. Yeah, always.